Father, we must speak about Melwyn. What is it, Fergus? What do you have to say about your brother? He isn't doing his duty. What do you mean? I've spoken to his wife. He's uninterested in producing an heir. It's probably why he has so few children with his previous wife, and now his new wife, who is still very young, Yes? What if he were to get sick? What if he were to die? His daughter is already married. Away. The kingdom would fall out of our hands, yes. I want you to let me become the King of Ireland. I don't wish to serve under a foreigner, and yes, my son, I wish to be free and independent in case such a thing should happen. If Melwyn's line should fail, there must be someone on the outside to restore the dignity of our line. You assume a lot. We have no reason to believe that your brother will fail to have a son. I hope so. I truly hope so. And if he does have a son, then you can consider everything I've said to be moot and forgotten. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with King Constantín IV with the Tress of Alba. We've been infected by Moravia. If I do a war with Moravia, it's going to have to be when I have some actual strength, and it also means going over to Europe again, which I didn't want to do. She's not going to die till after I do, realistically speaking. We're still feeling fine at 57. Our doctor died, now it's our son. We have lots of stress because our doctor was our lover, and when your lovers die, you get upset. And we want to go to war, finally, with Ireland. Just before we do that, we're going to take another peek at this to see how it's going. It says 9 years. 9 years, I will be 66, which means we are making time. We're getting better. That's good. I wish we had a way to make this even higher. There is one way that remains, which is becoming a religious icon, but it's weird to become a religious icon with a character who started off not really being religious at all. Why do I have that on? Who put that on me? Who put this on me? It also, I set my proper crown and then it like changed it on me quite a while ago, and I didn't bother to change it back. I should have put the proper crown back on, and maybe if I'd reset the proper crown after I changed it the first time, I wouldn't have changed again. There it is. Back to our proper crown. It looks weird on him, but I don't care. So yeah, we're doing this. This was always inevitable. So let's declare this war. As per always, we're going to be selective about who we ask to join. Not going to ask Luxembourg. I'm not going to ask any dynasty members, I don't think. But I will ask France. Because we did specifically create an alliance with him, so he might help us in the future. But Asturias can stay home. Let's grab our flag. Ultimately, it is essential to remember that it was our grandfather, our great-grandfather, who unified Ireland in the first place. And our relative was removed from the throne due to the poor decision to make an election take place. One that I can't really stand by. Elections create instability. It's as simple as that. Most likely we're going to have to also fight a rebellion, because we will be removing the titles from Ulster. Let's just put a split on you. Chase this guy down. I mean, if he wants to go to sea and land someplace up there, I don't really have a problem with that. I will obviously stop him. If he thinks he can trick me by disappearing for 1 second and then trying to rush through, he's a fool. Like a complete fool. You got no moves, bud. It's either spend your money and go by sea, or just let us siege down. Those are your moves. Show the Duchess in at once. Thank you. You can't bribe me though. You can't bribe me into not dealing with your son. Your son is a problem for me. I will absolutely be fighting him. Are you gonna go to... Okay. Oh. That's fine. You know, I'm willing to do this for a while. Let's just speed this up. Oh, the mayor has been excommunicated by the Pope, has he? It would be, that's a thing. He'll just accept. We'll just do it then. Puts us in a bit of an awkward position, though. One we don't want to be in, because I would actually like to keep these. Put them back into the family. But I can't really do that easily. My Chancellor... Like, who am I going to put into as steward? I put this mayor in, the mayor of Kincardy. This mayor. We can reassign him, but then I have to find somebody to put here, right? We can reassign him. Anybody else would be good at this? Do I have a reassign? I have a reassign. It's him. It's him. And my next reassign isn't even close. It's 11. She's staying right where she is. Suppose I could put him in. He's not great. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes. Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes. We're gonna have to figure this all out, because it's not great right now. If you know what I mean? Like, it's not great. Poetic Friendship. Thank you, my friend. I will keep this poem close. Yeah, for now. So this guy, I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Does he think he's gonna like survive this? Because I don't think he's gonna survive this. Like, too much of a good thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let Bill go. Also, I've been overwhelmed. Oh, I guess we go to the brothel this one time. I say like it's not going to become a habit. I promise it's not going to become a habit. I mean, that wasn't the best thing that could have happened. It's kind of annoying that he was able to win that before we stopped him. Let's raise all here. Let's just let them raise when they raise, so we can get our onagers back eventually. They can take however long to raise as they want. And we'll send them back in. We absolutely need the onagers, so we might as well just do it. You know, I gotta tell you, I have no strong feelings for most of these members of my family that you're supposedly expecting me to, like, make big war for, like, make big rivalries for. These people don't matter to me. Like, if it was, like, my son or something, yeah, I'm vengeful enough for that, but not for, like, some, just like, brother or cousin or whatever that I'm really not that deeply involved with. You know, I'm not Not really so about that. Contribution to the war chest. I welcome your generosity. Yeah, we're not going to push them further than what they can give. I'm glad they gave anything, to be fair. Support us a little bit longer. Are you kidding me? Move you to there. Like, you're doomed, man. Wait, who is this? Oh, this is my best friend. I did not know this queen. She became my best friend. When did that happen? I legitimately did not know that she had become my best friend. I will never forget this day. 32% chance it turns out better. 12% chance we get melancholic. Ugh, 93%. Okay. 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 If we don't try to take control of the whole lust thing, we gotta be who we are. We gotta be who we are. It's fine. Take golden obligations. We gained the Irish war banner. No, we're gonna keep it. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, we lost some and they haven't had a chance to regenerate. Of course. You know he's gonna do that, right? Good. Thank you. Our buildings are getting built. Everything is moving forward. I mean, I guess we're gonna put up the Irish war banner. I guess we'll put the Irish war banner over here, and then we'll put the tapestry behind us. I guess. Oh. My younger son has had a daughter. Good. Maud is a fine name. My son has not produced a son. Obsession. I noticed a suggestive bulge protruding from Bill's hose when I passed him in the hall this morning. Ever since then, I have been unable to stop thinking about him. My lurid fantasies keep distracting me from my work. His tempting manhood, the poise and dignity he carries himself with. It's too much. I must find some relief from this infatuation or I shall never get anything done again. I must know if he feels the same way. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's just how life goes. We're no longer overrun by stress. Thank goodness. We have to control ourselves, though. If we keep going to the brothel, we're gonna end up getting sick, and then we're gonna make everybody else sick, and we're gonna be remembered for being the sick king. It's absurd. We can't do it. Let's just head up here and smash his army again. Gift of generosity. My granddaughter Lear has been imprisoned with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, she has been repeating the warrior's words to herself. Give others their due, and you will receive your own in turn. As others grow around her, so will she. Generous. Yes, very good. This is hilariously absurd, my man. You think you're gonna... Like, you might escape a few times, but eventually we'll either catch you or we'll just drive you away from any place important. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. It's not wise, though. It's not good. Captured an enemy, won another battle. Just take this army down here and send it to get him in man again, because he thinks that's what he's doing, I guess. Let's cross down to his capital, which is where I've been heading the entire time. Hopefully the French will come with us. A scheme at court. A scheme at court. What is this? A pool of blood is... Oh, guards, force this man to see my son. Can't afford to lose 70 gold if he dies. Oh, good. Thank goodness. My son did a good job. Thank goodness. Hopefully, the capital siege here is the last siege. We're going to send our men back in support just because he's probably going to raise some guys soon, and there is a chance that they will be disruptive here. Let's merge all of this. We captured some enemy combatants, but we're not letting anyone free until this is completely managed. We're going to ask for gold. Yes. And our corrupt tax collector here, what is this? Oh, Fergus's Bible does need to be repaired. Still has 13 years, and we're about to get gold from the Pope, so that's fine. Corrupt tax collector. I have noticed various inconsistencies and omissions in the tax records for Shetland. It is clear these errors cannot be simple mistakes. Someone has been embezzling funds. Oh no. Unfortunately, the trail of this mysterious culprit is erratic enough that it is difficult for me to determine exactly which tax collector is responsible. Investigate the matter discreetly. I mean, that's where we're most likely to succeed, right? Assume direct control over taxation. Execute the lot of them. We'll do this discreetly. I discover the culprit and bring them to justice. Thank you. Thank you as well. Thank everyone. Just gonna fix the Bible here. Repair that. It's good. We should now get through this war with money in the bank instead of deeply in debt. Then I guess the next period is going to be the reunification and development of Ireland, right? Like, that's next. Here be secrets. I lean over to pick up a scripture study. My granddaughter Lear has barged through the door, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Master Constantín, you won't believe what I found about... Fine. He pauses for dramatic effect. Oh, wait. Well, it's good to know secrets, but we're not... you know... We could be funding our whole kingdom on bribery, and we haven't been doing it, but it is an option that's available. Let's do sons and fathers now. Sons of our fathers, I should say. Dynasty opinion. Unlocks access to the espouse legitimacy intent, allowing you to build legitimacy during funerals, feasts, and grand weddings. That's great. That means we probably need to hold a feast as soon as this war is over. And we built hamlets. We have captured the king. We are going to ransom him. No, we're not. Do we win without... If we ransom him, do we still win? We need one tick, which we won't get. So no, instead we're just going to enforce demands. 50 legitimacy gained. And there it is. That's his territory. Down here, he's now very upset, as you would expect him to be. 59%. I think we're going to do a fabricate hook on him, because I think that's a logical way to handle things. We're not in debt anymore. I'm going to disband all. And we now control Ireland again. which is probably, at least in our opinion, as it should have always been. We're getting pretty close on this. 7 years. In 7 years, we will be 67, so it's pretty much like going around the same spot, right? We're gonna have to keep our rakishness in control, though, because if we don't, it's gonna be what kills us. We cannot afford to get Lover's Pox. I mean, it saved us from our horrid, horrid situation, but still. Immediately, the first thing we gotta do is the same thing we do every single dang time, which is we gotta go to this title. And we're gonna do, actually, we're just going to destroy it. And look at duchies down here. So we have all of Meath. We have this. Where is the capital? It's in Meath. Okay. So let's look at how things are right now. Our son, our younger son, here, right, he should be getting this stuff, right? Well, he should at least be getting this. And the duchy title that goes with it. So we'll give him this. If we actually click on him properly, instead of clicking weirdly all over the place and not doing what we're supposed to do, we will grant him this. We will also grant him the duchy title if we have it. We don't. That's okay, though, because we can buy that title, right? Looking at the succession, he's keeping everything outside of Ireland, and he's getting everything in Ireland, which makes sense. We will expand the territory as we go. Right now, because the situation is good for it, we're going to get rid of him as our court physician. I'm going to grant this to him while we can. We're also going to grant him the title, the duchy title of the Northern Isles, which means that will be settled however this rolls out. It's now his officially. This will also go to him. If we look at succession here, he is keeping what he should. He is getting what he should. If we can keep this in our territory with our son as a powerful duke, we will. But if it has to go, if it has to go, it has to go. Right? Like if it breaks away, it breaks away. Prisoners that can be ransomed here. Okay. Let's just ransom every one of the prisoners we can. We've got some payments we can demand as well. Who's got some money for me? Who's got some money for me? First of all, let's just go to the top of this whole thing. Let's fix all this stuff. We just don't want all this stuff gone, so that we don't keep getting knocked out of this. Thank you for the money. I mean, we're going to take her money too. We're just going to take everybody's money. This is how it works. There's no point in pretending we're not going to take everybody's money. We need the money. We always need the money. And this money is going to have to be invested in other things. Plus, there's still another whole war we're most likely going to have to do here once things settle. Now, looking at the duchies, this kid holds this, but he's not the duke. I'm going to just grant him this for ease. And if we look down here, Leinster can have that. If we look at our situation here, Ulster, Dublin. This will be eventually be Connaught. So this is all pretty much correct already. We don't have a lot of vassals here either, which is an interesting thing. I don't think our vassals in our own territory are going to be upset. if we do what we came here to do. But we should at least make the attempt to fabricate the hook, because if we can fabricate the hook, then we can take those titles without... Well, most likely we'll be able to take those titles without having to resort to violence, right? Pretty words. As I wander the gardens in quiet contemplation, my mind in some far-off place, I almost run into Billy. Before I can collect myself, he asks for my forgiveness, saying that he never meant to inconvenience a lord of such gentle compassion. His words reveal a level of affectionate attentiveness which takes me by surprise. Billy, you flatter me. You do. You flatter me. Is this... You want me to go to your hunt, and I actually will go this time? I would have went last time, too, if it wasn't such a late invite compared to what was going on. Prisoners can be ransomed, right? So these are... Oh... We're gonna have to worry about that. I can't wait. So we're gonna go on this hunt. We're gonna fabricate this hook. We'll find another path, it's fine. Hopefully we're not late because of it. But I'm in a really good mood. My acquaintances... Oh, geez, I have prisoners in my dungeon and someone died because I didn't know. Do you have money? Low delicacy. We're gonna try the stew. Food was amazing. Of course it was amazing. Okay, let's stop. Please pause. I will absolutely do that. He's right, it would be rise to rest. No, we're pressing onward. We're not resting. We need to get there. That's the whole point. So looking at this, you have 8 gold. You have 8 gold. Yeah, so you're gonna need to make some gold, bud to get your whole family back. That's a thing that's happening. Who are you? You are an insular. Let's, before we do this, like we always like to, we'll check to see if what our lowest knights are that aren't required to be knights. So we got some 9s and 10s. Both of these guys are doing fine right now. So let's negotiate release, recruit, demand conversion. And you recruit you. You we don't need, so you can just convert and go. Yeah, he's a Catholic. Good. I was like, did I just... Yeah, no, I didn't. He's good, but I don't want him around if he's going to make people sick, so we'll just send him away. This boy has a living mother, so we will just let him go. This guy here will negotiate release, convert, and recruit. Okay. That seems all right. The future. Mountains and molehills again? Dang it. Dang it. I mean, I'm in a rush. I just didn't want to not get there in time. Okay, 10 days could have made us too late. I didn't check. I should have actually checked. Begins in 30 days, so we could have actually spent those 10 days. All right, that was a mistake. That was clearly a mistake on my part. I should not have hobbled those horses like that. That was horrid. What a horrid thing to do. Wait, what's happening? We need a court position. I guess we'll get our daughter to do it, now that our son has land of his own to manage. Yeah, that was a terrible thing to do. I forgot that that was what event that was. I should have been patient, but I didn't want to miss the hunt. I missed the last hunt, and it kind of made me upset. I made a bad decision, okay? I regret it. I'm sorry. Deeply regret the bad decision I made. Okay, let's get out there. Probably need to hold a feast after this. Forget the flowers. Look at those herbs. Why should I care what others think? Hey, what's that over there? Let's do it. It's fine. I master the hunt. Ekub is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking roses. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. King, what a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Yes, and this is perhaps the most useful herb. Yeah, you know, it's not... I'm having a good time. Let's go! Ah, come on, let's do it. Ah, we missed it. Probably partially my fault because of all the time I spent doing things other than hunting, but whatever, I'm the frickin' king, okay? I am the king. So I get to decide if I'm gonna spend some time picking plants and stuff, because that's who I am, I'm the king. I can't believe this. So yeah, most likely, I don't want to go to Baravia to fight. I don't want to go to Baravia. I also still have to take this to reunify Ireland, but you know what? I think we're going to bring this episode to an end, even though it means it might cut a little short. Because we've done enough today. We took Ireland back. We're set up for the future. We're 60 years old. We're still doing okay, you know? And with that, I'm going to say goodbye and hope you join me the next time.